So listen, I just got my first official assignment. It's a refi. Holy moly. And I have to be there at 7:30. So I'm skimming through these documents as quickly as possible, and I am so nervous, guys. Look, my face is turning red. And you know what's crazy is I do this kind of stuff on a regular basis. I work in HR, and I have to deal with doing paperwork and dealing with customers and employees and all kinds of stuff, but I am just absolutely terrified. But I'm gonna be fine. Look at my face, I'm so red. It's crazy. So I've gotta flip through this real quick and make sure that I have my stuff together. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Okay, bye. Hey friends. So I got a signing today. It was last minute. Not last minute. I had 3 hours to prep, but it was a refi, and it was about 45 minutes from my house. I was so nervous, you guys. I'm telling you, it's so, you're just afraid of what are they gonna think? Am I gonna do it right? Am I gonna miss anything? You know, it's crazy. All the thoughts that go through your head when I arrived, I was just like, oh, are they gonna think I'm stupid? Or am I gonna be, you know, I was confident. So, but anyway, there was a lot of thoughts going through my head, and it sounded just like I said to you. Like, it was all over the place. My thoughts were, but as soon as we sat down, the signers were awesome. They were very familiar with the process, so they weren't too concerned about what the details were. We had to call the lender one time from the loan, I can't remember what it's called. From the actual loan application, there was a section in the back that had some items on there listed that should be included in the refinance. And so he had to call just to double check that, but then we referred to the closing document that had the other information on there, and they were both content that it was correct. So I got there at 7:30. It was 9 o'clock on the dot when I left. It was 150 pages. There was so many signatures, notarizations in there, and most of them did have the correct information on there, so I didn't have to attach anything. I'm going to go back through everything again when I get home. I went through it twice there, and that seemed to take longer than going through the documents because I was going through so slowly. I think what I have to work on is the organization side of things. So I sat down and I didn't have everything. I didn't have a lot of space. So I had my documents, and then I had my notary book, and then I had my stamp, and there wasn't a lot of room, but the table was really far between us. So I couldn't really, when I was handing the documents, it was hard to kind of glance at them to see what I was saying. So it was a little challenging on that side, but because they were familiar with the paperwork, we weren't really concerned. But then filling out the journal is a lot of work. I still have to finish it. I mean, I basically put the information, a general summary, but I need to go and complete some of the details in there. But I put what it was, the type of notary, their names, and had them sign and stamp, and then I'll complete the rest from the ID information that I took from them. So, but it was almost 3 pages worth of notaries, entries, because they were 2 signers and they all had so many different things. But I need to work on that, and I think that overall it was a success. I hope. We'll see. There wasn't a lot of initials. I was looking for initials like a needle in a haystack, and there was only one on the 4506T. There was a signature, initial, and she was not a borrower. She was just on the deed and on some of the paperwork, but he was the main borrower, so I only had to do one of those. Overall, guys, mission accomplished. And I know some of you guys are just waiting on the day that you are going to make the same video for somebody who is just terrified to get out there and do this. But it's not that, it's more nerve-wracking, just the thought of what to expect. But now that I've done one, give them to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Yes, you can give it to me. And I am gonna just figure it out. I faked it till I made it. Till I made it. Anyway, so that's a little bit of good news. I didn't get the signing that I thought from my video that I posted 2 days ago. And but that's okay, because this one came. I have one that I had 4 notifications today, and I accepted all 4 of them, and I got one, and I have one that I'm not sure of that might be for tomorrow. So I did get something back from one of the agencies that said one thing you can do to improve your profile from, it was signature closers? I think signature closers. One thing you can do to improve your profile is to go and list all of your closings or signings, no matter who they're with. So not just with signature closers. That way it shows that you have some experience, because I think that is what I'm lacking, is the experience. But guys, you can do it. You can do it. I know you can do it. And I think you're going to be just as excited as I am right now that I have completed it. So I'm going to go back to my place. I'm going to go back through and look through them again and again and again and again. And then I have to scan them back. And then tomorrow morning, I have to take it to FedEx because it's already 9:30. So I don't know, but y'all, I made $100 in an hour and a half. And even though I still got work to do, so an hour and a half sitting there, but it's still going to be another hour of review and scanning back, and then I got to go to FedEx. So really, one signing, if you calculate it, it does take longer than just the time you're sitting at the table. The scary part is the time sitting at the table. So we'll see. I hope that I am error-free. Cross my fingers. And other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. And just stay positive, and your time will come. Don't give up. Sign up with all these agencies. The one thing you do have to know is that for some of these big agencies, the signing services, they everyone that I've gotten have been from either Notary Go or signature signers. Golly, I don't know. There's so many. That's the thing, is there's so many. And some of them will have your information, but then others won't. You're going to have to fill out forms in order for you to get paid. So prepare for that. If it's your first signing, my suggestion would be to just give yourself time, because you may have to fill out more paperwork. So don't rush it if it's your first one. I had 3 hours, so I knew I had time, but I got a little nervous with my printer because the first time I printed it was not working. The second time I had to download it and open it in Adobe so that I could do the PDF size. It could pick the sizes up. So that's a little tip. But other than that, you guys have a great Friday. It's Friday. Yay. Bye. my package. Make sure you pay attention to the packing and shipping requirements because they will take money off of your payment if you don't do it correctly. Pay attention. So I am done completely with my first signing. I logged on to the app and I told them what was happening as soon as I got done with it. I came home, I went through the documents again, flipped through just to make sure. This one did not have a lot of initials, so I was just afraid there was one hidden. I scanned it all back, and it's very user-friendly on signature closers is who this one was through. It was very user-friendly. And I sent a text to the signers this morning and let them know it was on the way. I really had a hard time finding the information on the lender. They have like the office number, but there was nobody I could text. And then even the escrow officer, there was nobody to text to say, hey, everything is good and on the way. There was no direct phone number. So in some of the videos I watched, they say that you can find... Sorry, I live downtown. There's a lot of motorcycle riders. They say you can find it on the closing document, and I could not find it. I flipped through everything because I wanted to let the lender know, hey, everything is good. It's done. It's been dropped off. Here's your tracking number. Boom. Go have a drink. But I couldn't find it, so I sent it to the signer, just a text, and said, hey, everything is good. It's on the way. Here's your tracking. Toodaloo. So that's it. That was the process for my first loan package. We'll see how I do. It should be there by Tuesday, and then I'll know if I have any errors, I'm assuming. And outside of that, y'all have yourselves a fantastic day. All right? Bye.